Hey guys, this is Ironhide City 17 here, and today I am doing a quick follow-up video for Combiner Wars Bruticus. Now, believe it or not, this is actually my most viewed video on my channel. I think it's going over a little over 1,000 views or something, which I cannot thank you guys enough for that many views in, I think it was a little over a year that happened. So, yeah, thank you guys. So, what I wanted to do here is I'm going to show you guys how to swap these limbs, because in homage to the original 2001 Robots in Disguise, there is a character called Ruination, and he actually had two different limb configurations. One where the flyers were the arms, and the land vehicles were the legs, and vice versa. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. So he's currently in what is going to be, or what was referred to as aerial assault mode. So I'm going to now put him in ground mission mode, which is where Swindle and Brawl are as the arms. So what I'm going to do is start by removing the limbs here. So Blastoff and Vortex, and then Brawl and Swindle. Oops. And then I am going to set Onslaught, this guy right here, off to the back. Excuse me. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit here because this guy is not a small combiner. So real quick, I'm actually going to take these guns here off of Swindle and put those off to the side. So we're going to start with who were originally the arms and turn them into legs. So for Blastoff, he's actually really easy. So we'll take the fist out and we'll actually return this to foot mode. And rotate the connector up, and then we will actually return the arms to their original position for jet mode. So for these two guys, they are actually vehicle mode with a few minor changes. So fold the legs back up, and then what once was an arm is now a leg. And according to the Ruination figure, the Blastoff, or Movor as he was called, is on this side as a leg. Now Vortex, or Rotor, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it was Rotor, is actually the more unique, or of one of the more unique transformations. We're going to start by flipping that up, and we're actually going to collapse, once again, the entire front of the helicopter. And believe me when I say this is actually really cool how this works. And I mean really cool. And I don't think I'm the only YouTuber who thinks this is cool that the Combiner Wars figures have both an arm and a leg mode for the deluxes. And then you may think you can store the gun on him or on this leg. Sadly, well, you can, but that would cause an issue. Excuse me. So there is Vortex, and these can actually be on either side. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna go with the Ruination setup where the helicopter is on my right side and the jet is on my left side. Or on Bruticus's left side, sorry. So now we are going to move these guys to the back. Yep. And then do these guys, Swindle and Brawl. Now, Brawl, formerly named Armorhide, is actually pretty easy, believe it or not. So we're gonna convert him basically back into tank mode and then extend out his legs. And then recombine his legs. Bring the arms out. And these tabs right here where my fingernail is will go into these holes right here. Bring the connector down and then rotate the legs to form a new elbow. And that is the right arm ready to go. And it's especially cool since he's got a bit of a gun right up here. I think that's really cool. So there is Brawl set and ready to go. Swindle. And he's actually really cool too. Take this off. And we'll actually convert this to a hand. Rotate that down. Lift up the roll bar. And yes, I just said his name in the 2001 Robots in Disguise. Roll bar. That was actually a funny name, believe it or not. So, lift that up. And then bring out the legs, like so. And rotate that in, and believe it or not, you're done. That is the new arm ready to go. So, how do we do this? Well, we're going to take Onslaught, and I'm actually going to start with the new legs. So Blast Off will go here. And Vortex will go over here. Brawl will go up here. Bend that arm. There we go. And Swindle will go over here. And there he is. Bruticus with swapped limbs. Now, I actually prefer this way of combining, where we have the ground units as the arms, simply because kind of makes him look tougher, actually. But please let me know in the comments, do you prefer the ground vehicles as the arms or the air vehicles as arms? Let me know. But he does have the same posability as in the aerial attack mode. And whichever configuration you use, you have a lot of options here, and that's good. So this has been just a quick follow-up video for Combiner Wars Bruticus and his limb swap. This is Ironhide City 17. Please have a great day.